Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the Realistic Farming Channel, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. Welcome to Alma, Missouri, our next and second series for our week. We're going to do 2 series now per week. We're going to do the Northern Farms, and we're going to do Alma, Missouri, realistically. We're going to keep it under 150 horsepower on this map. No, under 180 horsepower, because I do have the 2 Fiats. I have the Fiat Gree 180, 190, which is 180, and then we have the 150, which is 160 horsepower. And so today we'll give you a little bit of farm tour. I've also decided, guys, that I am going to go a little bit shorter videos with the fact that I'm being extremely busy in real life. We're still haying and we're still catching up with baling, and then we've got to finish seeding, and it's just a roller coaster ride. So it's easier for me to just put out 35 minute videos. Bada bing, bada boom, and you guys know how it works. Gonna put out, so instead what I'm gonna do is, instead of 2 videos a week, I'll put out 3. I'll put out 2 one week on Northern Farms, and then 1 for here. And then next week I'll put out 2 of this and 1 of the other. And then once we start to slow down, we'll start picking back up with more videos. But for now, just stay patient. Videos are going to still come, but we're just a little bit behind in real life, so we're just working our way. So what I did is I tore everything down on the farm, with the exception of the house and the shed that's over here. The root crop shed, but we're going to use this for our bales, some of our bales. We're going to try. We changed the silo out. We only started, and as you can see up in the right hand corner, we are playing 3x speed instead of 0.5 on this, because we're playing 3-day months. So we're going to do, like I said, about 35 minute videos. It should take us about 4 or 5 episodes to get through 1 month. But this gives us a chance to relax, go a little bit slower, take our time, because these fields are pretty decent size on this map. Many of you who have played this map, many of you have worked this map. This is my first time being on it as far as playing. I was doing that out of respect for a really, really close person of mine, a friend of mine that is really close to the channel. Mr. Big A, who was playing on this map, and I gave him the respect, and I did not do a series on this specifically because he was on it. I let him kind of do his thing and let him get through the series that he wanted. He's still on this map. He still comes on it every once in a while, but he gave me permission to come on it. So we're going to do a series on it. I've been waiting patiently, and we're ready. So we're going to have our second series, and welcome in, everybody. We have our Merlot right here for bales and for fertilizer and things like that. We have a new kind of mower, which many of you have seen. This is the 4-Schwit. It's 5 meters. We're also having a strict rule that we cannot have, since we only have 180 horsepower, we can't go over 6 meters. That's it. Or whatever takes 180 horsepower. So that's it. So this is 5 meters. And we have our trailer that we've been bringing stuff back. And we have our Viacon baler right here. Our Lely. I went with the Lely quick baler, made by Mark Thor. But anyways, we're going to adjust the speed on it just a little bit, but I love his baler so much. We're going to stay with 150 bales. So we've got our original cow pen here. Each cow pen holds 150, and we have 50 right now. So we have, or not 150, 550. So we got 550 there. We've got 550 over here. I took the horse barn out and the sheep barn out. So that's 1,100, and then we've got 550 here. So we got 2 at 550, which is 1,100, and then here, which is 1,650 sheep. You guys voted on it, and you guys wanted a huge dairy, so we're going to do that. We're going to stay on this map until we reach 1,650 cows, and that's it. So what we're going to do is, this is the rules we're going to do. We started with 50 right in here, so. Sorry, I'll calm down a little bit. I'm just super excited to get going on this. We started with 50. When they have their babies, when they have their calves, we're then going to take the 50, sell them off, but then we're going to buy 50 adults and put them in one of these other pens. Because if we put them in here, then it'll be 24 months that we have to wait for them to have milk. But if we sell the babies off right away, we can bring in adults at 50. Then when they both have 50 again, we can then put in another 50 over there, or vice versa. 50, we can put 50 in the new pen, and then we can build this one to 100. And then eventually, when all of our pens are filled, we have 1,650 cows. Then we'll think about getting off this. I'm not going to make a challenge where we have to own the map or anything like that. Nope, we're just going to farm until we get these pens filled. And the only way we can buy them is if they have babies, if they have calves. So when we can't do anything extra until these ones, these 50 in here, have their babies. They're 18 months old now. So in about 6 months, when they're 24 months old, they'll have their first babies and ready to go, their first calves. Then when they have their 50s, they're 50, we'll move the 50 right over to here. When they have their 50, or we can have 100, we'll then move it over here. We'll put 50 in there, and then this pen can have 100. Hope that's really easy to be. Hopefully, I easily explain that. We also have these 2 sheds here for our equipment. We're going to. Oh, I forgot. You gotta open one side and then the other. These come with the map. And whatever we don't use, we're going to use for bales, so we can store it. We're only going to make silage bales on this map for the cows. So how we're going to make money, and this is the only way to make money, is from the milk from the cows. Okay. So right now we own the basic starting farm, which is right here. We own field 3, 9, and 4. We have alfalfa in 3. We have corn ready to go. Right now we could harvest it, but we're going to get some feed for our cows. And we have this one, which will be ready next month. And then we're just going to continue with our corn harvests. Basically, it's just going to be corn. I have the additional straw on, so we will get straw from the corn. Just like you do in real life. So first and foremost, before we start mowing, welcome in everybody, and welcome in. I want to give a couple shout outs, so let me go and bring up, you're going to lose the game sounds, but you won't lose me. Let me bring up my YouTube, because I want to give the shout outs to the people that answered the trivia on the last series. So we're going to go, whoops, not playlist. My mouse is really acting up. I have to double click everything because my mouse is kind of floating across everything. Let me get my comments opened up here. All right. So Russell answered it correctly. Russell, shout out. Yes. The trivia question was, what is a tedder used for? And a tedder is basically takes the grass, flips it over, dries it out, and makes hay out of it. So Russell, Creighton 428 answered it correctly. Bart Summers answered it correctly. Charles answered it correctly. There was a bunch of you guys. You guys know your stuff. You guys know it. Great job. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's the shout outs for the trivia. I will always try to shout out, or try to do the trivia. There we go. Man, my mouse, my gosh, guys, I gotta pray for me that I can get enough money around to get a new mouse, because I've got they call it Razer mouse. That's a gaming mouse. And there's something wrong with it. Because what we had is the other day we had our cat jump up on my computer stand, my computer desk, and knocked my mouse over. And ever since then, it kind of, when I load up like Internet Explorer or Google or anything, it kind of floats across the screen. So I have to catch where I want to click and double click it real quick. But great job on the trivia, guys. Great job. But let's get going. We're going to keep, like I said in the beginning, we're going to keep our videos right around 30 to 35 minutes. And that way, with me being so busy and it being so late, I'm recording this at 11:30 at night. And I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. So I've had a long day. We've been baling hay all day and putting that away. And I'm tired, but I'm still with you guys. I'm still 100% excited and ready to go. But I can deal with about 30, but with the hour, I start to drift off a little bit. So let's grab our Merlot and load some straw in there for them so they can start making manure, because here's what we're going to do. We can only use fertilizer made by our cows. So, like I told you guys in the rules, the only money we can make is from the cows' milk, and that's it. Okay, that's the only money we're going to make. And we can only use fertilizer from the cows. So we can either use slurry or manure, and that's why I'm going to do both. So that's what we're going to do, and we will just purchase a roller, and if we don't have enough fertilizer, guys, we just won't use it. We'll deal with, just like in real life, if we don't have enough fertilizer, we don't have enough manure, slurry, or commercial fertilizer, we just take the hit because we don't have enough money. It happens all the time, guys. So many of you guys have asked me how to extend my realism to the game. I get messages, DMs every single day of the week about how to make my gameplay more realistic and do things like that, guys. Like challenge yourself to produce yourself enough fertilizer. Now, when we get 1,100 cows, we're going to have so much manure and slurry, or when we get 1,600 cows, sorry. When we get that much, we're going to have manure and slurry. We're going to have to start selling it, is what we're going to have to do, which is fine. But we'll just spread it as much as we can, even if we don't use it. The other reason I'm playing 3-day months is because in real life, when we make hay, we have to ted it. We ted it, like we mow, and then we wait till the next day and we ted it again. Then we ted it again, and we ted it a third time. So that's what we're going to start doing when we make hay. But we're not going to go right. We're not. Sorry. Let me slow down. Take a deep breath. There. On this map, Alma, Missouri has set it up to where you get 88% productivity from just silage alone. And I will show you on here with their food. Okay. So we have these barns, and we have one down there that we can purchase on a separate farm. But if you look over here, let me bring this out. You get 85% from silage. Okay? You get 40%. I could feed them hay and grass and get 100%. Total mixed ration, 100%. Silage and hay will give you over 100%. Silage and grass will give you over 100%. So we're going to start with silage until we get enough up, because the alfalfa, we can bale that into silage and get 85% right off the bat. So let's do this. Let's take our Merlot, like we talked about a few minutes ago. I just wanted to make sure you guys were on board. This map is amazing. Great job to the people who made this map. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure Big A will put in the comments. We're going to also play. We're playing with the manual gear shift, but we're playing out of cab. So, and if it's got just the drive, neutral, and reverse, it's a CVT transmission. We don't need it. See what I mean? So we can actually just use this. I will leave my ultra realistic to the Northern Farms, where we play strictly in cab and do all that stuff. This will be realistic. Fix my steering wheel there, and we will do it from there. We'll still do everything ultra realistic, but we're going to get this. Whoops, I gotta widen that just a little bit. I'm hoping to widen it enough to grab 2 bales. Maybe not. Now we'll just grab one for now. We'll do one at a time. Now, if you guys also want a little secret, there's a mod out there that will help you guys with pallets, bales, etc. It is not a cheaty mod whatsoever. It is the mod, and I will show you what it is. You go under your, like, for example, we're using telehandler. This is, go all the way to the end, and I've got so many things for telehandlers and front loaders and things. It's absolutely ridiculous. Well, first of all, this one here. This is the added tension straps to any implement. Okay, so you can put it on the back of a trailer and tension it down. That'll make your life a lot easier, because then you can take back multiple implements on a flatbed without having to carry each one back. So that's the first one. The other one, and it's called Tension Support Mod. The other one is this one right here, the Stoll Easy Forks mod. If you want, you can, Farmer Klein did a review on this. So what you do is, you guys have always had you guys all understand what I'm talking about. And this is for front loaders, wheel loaders, and skid loaders and front loaders. This pack comes with it. You guys if you've ever experienced it where you get a bale stuck and you can't get it off, and you can't, a pallet gets stuck and it flings it across. Watch this. Release it and bang. So you can come in here with it released, put it into the thing, and then grab it, and then it goes. It's just because of the bale physics and everything on this game, it allows you to do that, because instead of when you're stacking trailers and stuff, instead of just absolutely going crazy, you'll go insane. I think the straw goes in here. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it does. I did not test this. Watch, I can see Big A probably screaming at me. Nope, it probably goes in the middle. It goes in the other one. But anyways, if you guys want, it is the Easy Forks. I see how I just dropped that off there. Okay, now I unlocked it. And then I can lock it and pick it up. See that? Just makes my life a lot easier without having to worry about anything at that point. You're just concentrating on stacking bales. I just recently got this mod. I used to do everything like by hand. We also have this little side yard here that we can mow for, like if we wanted to take this little section right here and make it into like hay, we could, just to give us the 100% without having to do total mix ration. Or we can make it in hay and make total mix ration. One of the two. There you go. So that works. And then I'm going to unlock it again. So when I use my controller, it is LB and the A button. I have the Xbox controller. And it just releases it at that point and then locks it back in. And as you see, it goes underground too. So it's pretty cool. So just like when you're doing pallets, especially like for those of you who like to do a lot of factories and things like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try to do something a little cheeky here. Get that, and then we will lock it in, and we're ready to go. Now this will fall off. It just gives a hit marker on the pallet. So that's why I said it's a semi-cheaty mod, but it's not really a cheaty mod because if I went 90 miles an hour, they would still slide off. Still acts like a regular pallet fork. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing fantastic because I am. I'm just super tired. I took a little bit of a nap to get ready to go here today. There we go. Let's see if that works. Here, look at it, fill it right up. So now we have 33,000 straw in there, so that should be enough for today. Now we're going to have to buy straw bales until we get our corn harvested. We don't even have a harvester. So that 500,000, what we're going to do with it is we're going to purchase the rest of our equipment with it, get what we need as far as we also, oh, you know what? We can feed these guys right now. I don't even have to make a silage bale. I forgot I bought 2 pallets of silage. So that's pretty cool. I forgot, like I have the extended pallet. There's some, I don't remember what the name of the mod is, but it allows you to buy silage pallets. So and then this will give you guys a good chance to see this work with pallets. I forgot about these. Here they are right there, and we're going to make this a little bit smaller. Now you will see what I usually do is I nudge it into it to make sure that the hit marker's on it, and it is. So I take it off and I go down. Now the key with this is you go all the way in to it until it stops like that, and then you click it, and then I'll show you what we can do to drop it to make it kind of cool. And this works really good for in-cab too. So we're probably going to use this on the Northern Farm. No, actually, that's our Ultra Realistic series. So this will give them 85%, and these guys will start producing milk like right away. So, and then same as like I told you guys a couple of videos ago, we are doing everything realistically. We're not playing games anymore. Now watch this. Okay, got it up high here. We'll raise it up so you guys can see it. Shebang. And then it'll feed them. Should. I hope I can feed pallets here. Whoops, I forgot which way I had it. Wonder if pallets... Does this not work? The pallets might not work here. Alright. Well, I guess the next best thing would be to... We'll start mowing because I only got a little bit left, but I think what we'll do is we got to head down and get a shovel, or we can have one delivered. What do you guys think? Think we should just have one delivered, and then I can load it right up into the shovel. Be the same sort of deal. So let me drop this off here. Put that back on it. We'll put the pallet fork right in the same spot. And then we'll have it delivered. How's that sound? That way we'll pay a little extra for it. Oh, I don't like that. I do have manual attach on, so... Huh. Well, we're going to have to pick this up and... get this spun around. That was weird. There, that can stay just like that now. All right, so we're gonna act a little bit like realism. Stuff that's delivered, they usually don't bring it into the yard too far for insurance purposes. So we're gonna put it like right at the end of the road. They would bring it here, and then you would take it from there, probably. So let's put our we'll put our store deliveries there. It's gonna cost us a little bit of money. And let's buy us a telehandler shovel. And I do believe, let's see, this we're gonna need it for manure. Anyways, 2640. 21, 5,000. Let's use that one. Yeah, let's use that one. All right, now let's take over here. But you guys are gonna enjoy this series. I'm gonna enjoy this series. I'm gonna have a blast, and I think if it works out to where we're enjoying ourselves and having a good time, I might change the other one to take coming out of cab. I don't know. I like the fact of doing both for the people who like to watch in cab. I like to have that one series, and then I like to have this series for people who like to see like the scenery and stuff. So I think that's what we'll do. Now, manual attach will still work like that, and this should, in theory, grab this stuff out of this pallet. Yep, look at that. Like we know what we're doing or something. Now, each one of these pallets, though, with this Pioneer pallet pack, holds 5,000. So it's going to fill this bucket. And they're not that much money. I'll show you. They're not really that much money. They're under pallets. You come down here, and it is the Farm Supply. Rub my eye a minute here. The Farm Supply pack. You can get canola pallets. Actually, let me go over here. You can get barley pallets, canola pallets, chaff pallets, maize, oats, potatoes. You can get potatoes, soybean, sorghum, sunflowers, wheat. There's your silage, straw. Could have just got straw like this too, which would have been cheaper than the bales. We could have just put them in there like that. Sugar beets, sugar cane, fertilizer. But look at it's 5,000 for only $1,000. If we wanted chickens, if you want to feed them 5,000 liters for $1,000, it's pretty cheap. Total mix ration. We could have just bought total mix ration. But we're going to buy silage because that's what we're going to feed them. You can feed grass. So we can actually buy a grass pallet. There's a hay pallet right there. So let's do that. Let's do that. So let's get this silage in there, and then we'll buy a hay pallet, and that'll give us over 100%. Or we'll buy a grass one. Because hay doesn't make any sense, because if we had hay, we could have just made total mix ration. I shut that door twice now. There we go. 5,000 liters. Let's make sure they got them in there. And they do. See how the base food right here says that? That's from silage. Now we'll just grab grass because I don't want to do hay yet. We'll just grab grass and silage. And that'll be well over 100%. And they'll make as much as they can. So that's pretty cool. Go right over to our store deliveries. We'll have another pallet delivered. So... And that is super realistic, guys, just so you know. It is super realistic to have stuff delivered to your house. We just had a skid loader delivered a couple of days ago, and they bring it right to your house. Of course, they charge you for the deliveries. Let's get one of those pallets of grass. It's pretty cool. I also got to have, I'm going to get this for fuel because we don't have no way to get fuel. This only holds 20, but basically what it does is it's enough to get you to the store. It's what it's supposed to do. It's a little jerry can. Where's my grass pallets? Grass pallets. I'll have one of them delivered. And we'll go right over and fill it up. Costs us $25 to have that delivered. That's not too bad. See that? Fills automatically. I didn't even do anything. That's awesome. And then we'll get the other silage in there, and that'll be pretty much, well, we only have about 4 minutes left anyway, so it's pretty cool. I like the fact that I can just get in here, get stuff done. I'm going to try to do it as much of a running clock as I can. But this here would be the cheapest way you could ever feed sheep. 5,000 liters for 1,000. And, you know, you guys know that do sheep out there on a regular basis. Absolutely epic. You know, 5,000 liters for $1,000, that's cheap. When bales cost you more than that. Those 3 bales cost me like $2,400. There we go. That. And that is their... Yeah, it went into their total food capacity. So this should... Did it not register? I put grass in there and it didn't register. Huh. Daily food right now, they're going to take 5,833 liters per day. That daily food, yearly food is the feed pack that you're the food consumption chart that you get off the in-game mod hub. You can download it. It's a mod. Tells me how much. So I need almost 6,000. So I got to put another thing of silage in here. I don't know where that grass went, but I'm not doing that again because I just wasted $1,000. You know why I think it didn't work like that? Because the silage gives you more. The only thing right now that would go in there more would be probably total mix rations. So we won't do that. We'll just get in here and get ourselves another pallet of... I think I can do this right from here. Let's get over that a little bit. We'll have to pick that back up again. I put that pallet fork right in the wrong way. But anyways, that's pretty cool. And we got about 3.5 minutes left, so it's perfect. I come on, I do one project. Now, what I may do to continue to move this series a little bit, what I may do is on the days that I'm going to record this one, I'll play 30 minutes ahead so that when we come back, it's been 3 hours. So that way we can make sure that we are staying at the... We can make sure we're staying at the 4 episodes for the game day. How's that sound? That sound fair enough? Well, these things do not stand up on their own. Oh well. We'll get her figured out. I do like those pallet forks though. I do like them. But we can leave them attached, to be honest with you. Because we'll be using bales very quickly here. Oh, you know what? Did I put that grass in the wrong one? Yes, I did. That's where it went. I put the grass in the wrong one, guys. Ha ha. That's a disadvantage to having so many pens. I'm going to have to start paying attention. I put the grass in that one. So as soon as these cows are born, we'll have food in that pen. That's what happened. That's why it disappeared. There should be 10,000 liters in here, and each month daily food. So 1 month takes 5,833. Now that 5,833, we're playing 3 to 8 months. So basically that'll last us 3 days. Well, it'll last us 6 days. So we got enough food in there right now for August and September. So pretty close to the end of September. By then our bales will be ready to go. So, all right, guys. So let me get this back over here and wrap this up. And as usual, guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you. All right, so here we'll do a real simple, easy trivia. And then we'll get you guys out of here. So, trivia. Ready? How do you make silage in Farm Sim? How do you make silage? There's several different ways, but give me the way that you generally make silage. And if we get enough people doing the same thing, I'll shout out as many people as I can. So, ready? Do 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 do, and your final answer. And go. And thank you for coming in. And as usual, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Have a wonderful afternoon, night, or weekend. Later.